A naked Florida man gets himself a school bus and a dead deer. A Florida drunk driver says, "I'm going to drink until the day I die." Florida man can now carry a concealed gun without a permit. And a Florida man whips out a machete after his karaoke request was denied. These are the weird stories for Friday on Weird AF News. They are all from the state of Florida, because on Friday we only do weird news from Florida. It's Florida Friday on Weird AF News. Let's go. A naked Florida man with a dead deer inside a school bus. You mash a naked Florida man, a school bus, and a dead deer, and you get this story right here, which is out of Pennsylvania, but it involves a Florida man who obviously crossed state lines and was bringing some of his Florida scent to the Northeast. It says here, the day before Florida man Tony J. Saunders turned 25, he led the Pennsylvania State Police on a chase. He crashed a BMW. He killed a deer. He stole a school bus. He did all of this the day before his birthday. This is his dream. Tony, what do you want for your birthday? Well, I'd like to start with a dead deer, and if you could somehow procure a school bus, I think putting all that together, I'll have a very nice night before my birthday. What about on the day of your birthday, Tony? I don't know, maybe fill a swimming pool with some malt liquor and gators. Let's have a Florida B-Day, you know what I'm saying? Okay, back to the lecture at hand. Tony has a school bus and a dead deer. What's he going to do with this? Well, he told the police that he was planning on using the dead deer as fertilizer. He was going to grow some birthday crops. Being a Florida man, my guess is he's probably growing some marijuana. The devil's weed. He led the police on a chase in the school bus. Eventually, they stopped him. He fled the school bus, stripped naked, and then led the police on a foot chase while he was naked, which is smart because you run faster when you're naked. I've tested this on a number of occasions. What's up, spring break? Eventually, Florida man Tony was arrested and admitted to all of this with a smile on his face, according to the police report. Yeah, he's a Florida man. He's very proud of his accomplishments. I mean, how do you get a school bus and a dead deer together? That's hard for a Florida man. Now, Florida man Tony Saunders has no known current address in Pennsylvania, according to the police report. When he was arrested, he told the police his tale. Apparently, he crashed his BMW into the deer in the early morning hours. He then took the bus, placed the deceased deer in the back of the bus, and was going to drive the deer to his residence and use the deceased deer as fertilizer for his garden. I would love to just picture this interview of him as he's explaining this. And then the police go, "Okay, what about the naked?" Because you're naked, bro. What's up with the naked? And then maybe Florida man Tony goes, "Oh, well, the dead deer was for my Garden of Eden, and everybody must be naked in the Garden of Eden. Watch out for the snake. Don't eat that apple." You know, guys, I had an epiphany. I think Disney is behind all of this. They're testing a new ride. This is a prototype. It's called Florida Bus. Come to Disney, ride the new ride, Florida Bus. Your driver's naked. There's the carcass of dead animals inside. Can you survive? Florida Bus. New at Disney. A Florida man arrested on suspicion of drunk driving says, quote, "I'm going to drink until the day I die." That should be the motto of Florida. I'm going to drink until the day we die. Nothing stops a Florida man from drinking, even if they have to drive somewhere. Authorities say a Florida man had quite a bit to drink and quite a bit to say before the deputies hauled his butt to the jail for suspicion of driving under the influence of alcohol. The county sheriff's office shared a video of the arrest of this Florida man. It's 47-year-old Terry Millam. You know Terry, the guy who likes to drink until he dies. He was booked after investigators say his breathalyzer test came back higher than the .08 legal limit in Florida. Doesn't say what Terry blew. I'm sure it was much higher than .08, because Florida men, when they drink till the day they die, they really raise that legal limit of drinking. They're like .08. I'm at .48. That's how you drink till you die. You want half of your blood to be alcohol. That's how you drink till you die. Okay, back to what happened. Deputies saw him driving all over the road. Very typical. I would say 1 in 3 Florida men are driving all over the road, and 1 in 3 of them are driving under the influence of something. Here's a quote from Florida man Millam. I was just getting to my house, bro. I guess that was his way of trying to convince them to let him go. Dude, you're drinking and driving. I know, but I'm just getting to my house. It's very close. If you could just let me get there, it's only 3.5 miles. I'm almost there. But you're all over the road, bro. I know, but I can see my house. See, it's right there. Now, in the arrest video footage, Millam says he's had a few drinks. The police find a gun or two in the truck. A gun or two, that's the Florida way to do it. You need a gun or two in your truck. Here's what Millam said to one of the deputies. All right, I'm going to let this deputy right here figure it all out. 2 is 1 and 1 is nothing, brother. 2 is 1 and 1 is nothing, brother. I don't know what that means. Maybe he's referring to the guns. After this, Florida man Millam failed the sobriety test, and as he was being arrested, the police asked him, how much do you think you had to drink tonight? To which he replied, it doesn't matter. The deputy asks, was it a lot? He says, it doesn't matter because I'm going to drink until the day I die. Well, I mean, you got to give it to the Florida man. He's not backing down. He lives a life of principle, and he's not going to veer away from these principles. Someone ought to write a country song about a Florida man drinking till the day he dies. I just think it would be wonderful. Any country singers listening to this, man? This is your song, right? This is going to be a hit. Yay! Drink, 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 drink until the day I die. Drinking, 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 drinking until the day I die. Driving and drinking and drinking and driving. I'm drinking and driving. I'm drinking and drinking. I'm drinking, drinking, drinking until the day I die. Would you like to easily create and distribute a podcast everywhere, even earn money all in one place for free? Well, try Spotify for Podcasters. Record and edit on your phone or computer. You can send it to Spotify and everywhere podcasts are heard. They even have video podcasting options as well. Spotify for Podcasters allows you to earn money with ads and subscriptions. Best of all, it's free. Try it. Download Spotify for Podcasters or go to spotify.com/podcasters to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your life, man. Yay! Florida man can now carry a concealed gun without a permit in the state of Florida. What could possibly go wrong in the gunshine state? The Florida legislature just passed a new permitless carry bill, which Governor Ronnie D. signed into law on Monday. Requirements for licensure to carry a concealed weapon sunset July 1st. No more training certificates are needed. No more training certificates. Oh, why have certificates and permits? Sheesh. Why get bogged down in all that paperwork? Just go get a gun and carry it around. Bring it to the Dairy Queen. So what? So what? Bring it to the strip club. So what? I mean, of all the places where you really need a gun on a daily basis, you got meth addicts and scary old dudes. You need a gun. And, of course, at some point, you'll be at a fast food drive-thru, and they're going to take a little too long to give you your order, and that seems like an appropriate time to whip out your gun as well, correct? We have a quote from Ryan, who is the founder of Tampa Carry. I assume it's a consortium of people who think everyone should be able to carry guns, so probably no mystery what this quote's going to be. He says, I think the Constitution's very clear that the right to carry is granted to us by God. This is the way it always should have been. This is the way it should be. This is the way God intended it. That's right. Guns, 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 God. God and guns, God and guns. Which, I mean, that makes sense, You imagine a God, some omnipotent force behind all of nature, behind the entire universe, which is so vast that we can't even comprehend it, all of that out there. And then, of course, the God is like, despite all that, is like, you know what, let me check in on the people down there on Earth and make sure they're carrying the guns. I love to see that. I really do. We, in this story, have a quote from a Republican lawmaker who says, surprisingly, I'm not in favor of this bill. I need to see more training. That sounds like a sensible human being. Yes, more training, a lot of training, I would say. What do I know, though? I don't live in Florida. I don't need to constantly protect myself from people on bath salts that might eat my face off. So, I don't know. At times like this, maybe you just go, America, pew, 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 America, pew. Well, either way you stand on it, It could be construed as a dark day for humanity, but, a great day for Florida Man news, right? Well, I got a gun, and you got a gun, and he got a gun, and she got a gun. We all got the guns in our pants in Florida. You gonna whip out your gun, I'm gonna whip out my gun. She gonna whip out her gun, we gonna whip out our guns. We all got our guns in Florida. A Florida man whipped out a machete at the bar after his karaoke request was denied. A Brevard County man is accused of pulling out an 18-inch machete at the bar after he was denied another karaoke song. Perhaps he was a terrible singer, and the karaoke jockey, also known as a KJ, decided, you know what, I can't allow this man to get on the mic again. He really brought down the room. Some people bring the room down with their sad songs, They'll get up there and be like, I'm not a perfect person. It's like, bro, I'm at karaoke to escape my troubles. Can we get an upbeat song? Like, I want to dance with somebody. Or one of my go-to favorites is September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. A very fun, upbeat song. Makes everybody feel good. Say do you remember? Well, let's jump back into the story, find out the details. The deputies say Florida man Travis Jordan, age 39, faces a breach of peace due to disorderly conduct charges in connection with this machete karaoke incident. The deputies responded to the bar around 2 p.m. on Sunday. Wow, it's a little early in the day to be whipping out a machete at the karaoke bar. It says here, Jordan was unsteady on his feet and his eyes were glassy and bloodshot. He smelled strongly of the alcohol at 2 p.m. on a Sunday, typical Florida behavior. Deputies spoke with a patron who claimed that Jordan pulled out the machete, which was concealed on his body, after someone denied his request to sing another karaoke song. I don't think Jordan got the memo that he doesn't need to carry around a machete. You can now just carry around all your guns, bro. What's wrong? That's how you get your karaoke song up there. Bring a gun instead. The patron was afraid for the safety of the others, she claims. She stepped in and coaxed the suspect into peacefully handing over the machete. Wow, this woman's like a hero. I wonder what she said. Wow, perhaps this Florida woman said, hey, you know what? If you'd like, you can come and sing karaoke in my car with me. How about that? But just give me the machete. According to the affidavit, a member of the bar then hid the weapon and called law enforcement as everyone, quote, started freaking out. Florida man Jordan admitted to wielding the weapon. He told the police he was threatened days prior and had to stay alert in order to protect himself. So he was carrying that machete on him at all times, even to the karaoke bar. Says here he had not been in danger the night he pulled the machete out. But he pulled it out anyways, and that's the end of the story. It doesn't even say what song he wanted to sing. I'm going to guess it was, I don't know, Cuts Like a Knife by Bryan Adams. Okay. How about, first cut is the deepest, baby, I know. Or maybe Cut My Life Into Pieces. Or maybe that classic, Mac the Knife. All right, this is horrible. Cuts like a na 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 na. Who remembers that Bryan Adams hit? That was like a thing, right? He's a philosopher, man. He's talking about how love cuts like a knife, That's some deep shit right there, I gotta say. Is Bryan Adams a Florida man? He seems like he might be. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'm raving and ranting. I'm feeling very caffeinated and very good. I got some chemicals in me. We're having a good day. I did a trifecta of caffeine, nicotine, gum, and cannabis. So this is what we get. Yeah. We'll just try to have a concoction here and see what happens. I love it. I can do anything I want. I record in a closet. Like, well, you can't stop me. What, are you going to cancel me? I'm in a closet already. There's no one stopping me. Anyways, we're just trying to put out a nice product. Maybe not. I have no idea. Do you guys remember the episodes I did wasted, just totally drunk? There's been a few of those. You go back into the history of Weird AF News. You can find them. They're some of the best, I have to say. I want to give love, give thanks and praise. That's what Bob Marley used to do. Rest in peace, Bob Marley. We love Bob Marley. So I have some new patrons I want to give some love to. Fritz Bonzo. What a cool name. Fritz Bonzo. I don't know what that sounds like a cartoon character. Fritz Bonzo joined the Patreon. Fritz Bonzo has a very cool Patreon icon, a profile pic. It's like an alien with a peace sign. Very cool. I'm sure Fritz Bonzo is really, really super cool. So I want to give Fritz Bonzo some love. Thank you for joining the Patreon, Fritz Bonzo. And good luck with your life, man. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Also, we have El Chupacabra Blanco. Oh, sounds like a Mexican wrestler. I saw some Mexican wrestling when I was in Mexico City that time. It happened in an arena. I went to see the Lucha Libre match in the arena. Man, it was a 5-on-5 lady wrestling match. That was so cool and wild. I love that. That was my favorite part. El Chupacabra Blanco might be one of these wrestlers that I saw down there. Are you El Chupacabra? Are you a Lucha Libre wrestler or some sort of fictional Mayan god? Well, I guess that wouldn't be fictional if it's a Mayan god. Maybe. The jury's still out on these gods and what their names might be. One thing's clear about the gods. They want us to be armed at all times, right? That's for sure. The Lord said so. I'm very frightened by people who claim to have a pipeline to what the Lord is saying these days. They're out there, though. Anyways, I digress. El Chupacabra Blanco, thank you for joining the Patreon. I'm so appreciative that you decided to support the show with a little bit of cash. It's very, very helpful, and it keeps Jonesy alive. So appreciate that. And good luck with your life, man. I gotta say good luck with your life, man. Gotta say it, gotta do it. I want to address Jim from Cleveland at this point, who's suggested that I make good luck with your life, man, bumper stickers again and again. I just have to say, Jim, if you're listening, no one uses bumper stickers anymore, bro. It's like, it's not a thing anymore. I'm not doing bumper stickers. I would consider doing a coffee mug. I think that would get more friction if we did a coffee. Is friction the right word? Probably not. I think that would get more purchasers. But like, people don't slap bumper stickers on their car anymore. In general, maybe people in Cleveland do that, but the rest of the world is like, bro, putting stickers on your car lowers the value if you're not aware. You have to go then get the stickers off. It's so stupid to put stickers on your car. I just have to say that in general, as a rule, guys, don't put stickers on your car. All right. It's like bad tattoos, you just, maybe not. Maybe that's a bad analogy. Anyways, I love Jim from Cleveland, and he's very, very excited about me, and he wants me to succeed. So I know it comes from love, and I love Jim from Cleveland very, very much. And I look forward to making fun of him this NFL season with his new quarterback that is a criminal. So let's have a good time. Again, I'm rambling and raving here, and I'm so sorry, but I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood. And anyways, if you want to keep following what's going on here, maybe you don't. Maybe I've totally turned you off of this show forever and ever because I'm acting like a clown in the outro. But what was I going to say? Oh, subscribe. Subscribe to the show. Yeah. Okay, back to basics, Jonesy. Podcasting 101. Podcasting 101. Okay, yeah. Hey, guys, make sure you subscribe to the show. Hey. And if you're listening on Spotify, give it a like, all right? You can also leave a review. And if you want to support the show like my glorious patrons who are now probably going to disjoin the Patreon, you could do that at patreon.com/weirdafnews or go to weirdafnews.com. That's the official website. And you can click on the Patreon banner that I paid someone to put in there. There's also Buy Jonesy a Coffee little banner. You click on that, you can buy me a coffee. Or you don't have to do any of these things, man. You can just sit back and enjoy your being alive in the world. Alive and breathing. Don't now. Anyone want to see Tool? Tool's playing in Sacramento in some festival I saw, but I'm like, I can't go up to Sacramento for that. It's too long of a drive. Man, just wait for them to play down here in LA. Anyways, what else was I going to say? You can call the show 646-450-2012. Leave a message. Try and be coherent if you can. Coherent. If you don't know how to be coherent, there's an app out there called Grammarly. That helps you. If you have no idea how to speak the English language, just go to Grammarly, guys. Grammarly. It's helping functionally illiterate people get higher paying jobs than me. So shout out to Grammarly. Not a sponsor. It's a stupid app, is what I'm saying here. It's stupid. It's allowing dummies to just proliferate in the world. We want to put pressure on idiots, don't we? Put pressure on dummies. Make them have to learn how to write and read and speak the English language if we are in an English-speaking country. We don't want to give them a pass, guys. Anyways, what else? This is going off the rails here. I don't care. I'm going to push it to the limit. What else can you do? Oh, you can. What else? Oh, follow me on the Instagram at Funny Jones. These are called calls to action, CTAs. They tell you to do that if you have a podcast or a video. They say give the listeners a call to action. Hey, here's a call to action: is pour yourself some Tito's and smoke a blunt. That's my call to action.
Yay!